Man, this your big brother K-Rino. Let me explain something to y'all real quick. A real principle of life. Um, Nothing that you do uh, is worthless. Or, in other words, everything counts. Everything that you do counts. And I'm explaining it for the positive and for the negative. Sometimes, man, we look at ourselves like if we're not hitting a home run, then nothing else we do counts. If something big didn't happen, then everything else is insignificant or it's really nothing. And that couldn't be further from the truth. Every step that you take towards doing something contributes to you getting there. They say the journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. I don't know nobody. I know I've seen some athletic people in my life. I don't know nobody that can take off running and just leap through the air and jump 1,000 miles. So in order to get to that distance and reach that destination of that 1,000 or whatever it might be, it's a step-by-step process. And don't make the mistake of looking at how fast somebody else reached the goal and you still trying and thinking that, well, I'm not good enough because I didn't get there as fast as this person. Flash back to the times when we was in school and the teacher might sit down the test on everybody's desk. They sit in the test. She set the test down on everybody's desk at the same time. And there's always going to be people who finish first, finish fast. So they let you, I'm finished. They handing theirs in. And you looking up, you're not even halfway through with yours yet. And you still thinking and struggling and trying to figure it out. Then other people may finish a little bit later and a little bit later. And then it might be two or three of y'all that's among the last ones. And some people, when the teacher called the test to the day, you still not finished. But the point I'm making is that even the person who finishes first, that don't mean they're going to get a better grade than you. Because they may have finished first, but they may have rushed. They may have still got some parts wrong. They may have done a great job on the test, but you may have done better than them. Everybody's process is different. So you can't look over there and like, wow, she's finished already. Everybody's process to get there is different. But the seeds that you plant along the way in reaching whatever goal it is you're trying to reach, if they're not growing as fast as you think they ought to, don't get discouraged. Don't get down. Because trust me, they are going through the process. They are making a difference. The work you put in, the time you put in, the little bit that you added that day is moving you closer and closer to the whole. And your process is your process. So I can't look at how this person works and try to make myself do. I might can't do it the way they do it. They may not be able to do it the way that I do it. But the little bitty seeds, we can get in our own head sometimes and think, oh man, nah, that's not good enough. That's not enough. That's not enough. Nah, it is coming. Everything counts. And it counts in one direction and the other. Meaning that all of the days that you decided that you wasn't going to get up and put some work in, that counts too. But there is such a thing as something counting against you. See, some can count in your favor, but things that you neglect to do or fail to do or too lazy to do, or they count against you. Because now that day you didn't get up and put some work in, that's one less day of progress. Then those days start to accumulate. You are further and further away from whatever the goal is that you claim that you wanted to reach. So don't be dismissive about the work that you put in, and don't let yourself or let anybody else lead you to believe that the work you put in means nothing. People gonna say stuff. They're gonna say, man, you still working on that? Man, you been saying you're gonna do that for however long. Hey man, you don't know my process. And if you really are serious about doing what it is you say you're gonna do, then the last thing you need to do is listen to people who are telling you that you can't do it. Seeds take a long time to grow, man. You're not gonna plant something in the ground and then come out tomorrow and you got a whole harvest sitting in your yard. That's not how it works. You have to make sure that you have the patience and the diligence and the attention to detail in order to get it done. And I know some of y'all don't like these kind of topics. You know, it may seem kind of boring, but trust and believe, man. You know, it's a bunch of ways to get the job done. I might not be able to hit a home run and knock the ball 480 feet into the stands, and now it's 1-0. I might have to get a base hit, steal second, get knocked over to third, then sacrifice home. Still won. I still scored that 1 run. So one will never be more than one. Just about how I got my one compared to how you got your one. So, all right, man, y'all don't be discouraged, man. Keep pushing, keep moving forward, no matter what anybody say or do, and take everything into account, man. It's your big brother K-Rino. I'll catch y'all a little bit later on. Peace.